goodness. So I'm walking down the road with a 5-year-old boy. And we are skipping and laughing, and he is bubbly, bright-eyed. And we get to the school gate, and I say to him, go and ring the bell. And while he's ringing the bell, there is a gentleman who walks over to us, and he says, is that your grandson? And I look at him, I smile, and I say, no, that is my son. Hi, I'm Grace Kariuki, and I am here to tell you that you can live your life by design. See, I am an older mother of 2 beautiful boys. Gebenji is 8, Moremi is 5, and I love them. I got them, or I gave birth to them when I was in my 40s. Being an older mother was by design. And I am here to tell you, whatever it is that you want in life, you can get it if you learn how to design that life that you want. Professionally, I am a marriage and family counselor. I studied in the US and lived there for several years while practicing over there. Now I'm here at home in Kenya, and I want to influence us to live by design. See, a lot of us want to think that life just happens. We don't have much of any control over what happens, but that is far from the truth. In fact, when people started asking me, how come you've been single for so long? How did you do it? And I realized it was by design. And so I am introducing to you my channel. We'll be talking about how to live your life by design, because you can do that. You can reach the goals that you want. So follow me, and I'll be sharing from my experience and from my work and even from my training on how you can have the kind of life that you have always wanted to have. So I look forward to being your host on a weekly basis when we talk about living by design with Grace Kariuki. Thank you. So you may be asking yourself, what's this live by design? What does it mean? What is it all about? Now, live by design is a way of saying that your life can be what you want it to be. It doesn't have to be that when I ask you, how did you get here? You tell me, oh, I don't know, it just happened. I'm here to tell you that you don't have to allow your life to just happen. So stay with me as we live by design with Grace Kariuki. So there is a process to living by design. And step number 1 is self-awareness. Self-awareness is one of the best things you can do for yourself. What is self-awareness anyway? Self-awareness is being able to know who you are. For instance, I'm going to give you an example of myself. I am my father's daughter. Now, talking about my father, that's a story for another day, because I struggled with that. I'm my father's daughter. It means something about myself. I am my mother's daughter. It means something about myself. I am tall. I have big feet. I have whatever my nose looks like, whatever my hair looks like, those are all things about ourselves. Whether we like them or we don't, they are important for us to acknowledge that that's the way I see myself. Number 2, in self-awareness, you need to understand or to ask yourself, what are the important things to me? What are the things that I cannot live without? What are the things that I don't want in my life? You need to be self-aware about those things. They are important. It is what we call our value system. And when we are talking about values, we are actually talking about principles that we live by. So, for instance, for me, I am a Christian because I am a believer in the faith, in that faith of Christianity. Then I live by the values and the principles that are there in the Bible. Now, you may be a Muslim, you may have another connection with a higher power. In order for you to have a life that you really desire, then if that is important to you, you've got to align your life with the principles that are taught by that faith that you possess. When I see you next time, we will go to step number 2 on how to live by design. You've been watching Live by Design with Grace Kariuki.